Welcome to Horror Story Reel. Tonight, we dive into one of the most unusual and unsettling horror films in recent years. A movie that doesn't rely on jump scares or monsters, but instead uses atmosphere, silence, and the fear of the unknown to disturb its audience. This is the story of Skinamarink, the viral horror film of 2022. Skinamarink is not your typical horror movie. Directed by Kyle Edward Ball, it tells the story of two children who wake up in the middle of the night to discover something very strange in their home. The doors and windows disappear, their father is gone, and the house itself begins to feel like a trap, swallowing them into an endless nightmare. What makes Skinamarink so haunting is not what it shows, but what it refuses to show. The film is grainy, filmed in darkness, with long silent shots of ceilings, walls, and empty hallways. You rarely see the characters' faces, but you hear their voices, frightened, confused, and fading. It feels like a dream, or more accurately, a nightmare, that you cannot escape from. The inspiration came from childhood fears. The director collected stories online of people recalling their earliest nightmares, being lost in a house, calling for parents who never answer, or feeling like the world had shifted into something unfamiliar and wrong. Skinamarink captures that exact terror of being small, helpless, and alone in the dark. When it premiered, reactions were extreme. Some people found it unbearably boring, unable to sit through its slow pace. But for others, it was the scariest film they had ever seen. On TikTok, clips and reactions went viral, with viewers describing sleepless nights and a lingering sense of dread. Skinamarink became more than just a movie. It became an internet phenomenon, dividing audiences, but leaving an unforgettable mark. What's most chilling is that it doesn't give you answers. There is no clear explanation, no neat ending, no comfort. Just a sense of being trapped in a nightmare that never ends. And for many, that is what makes it so effective. It feels like the horror of childhood fears captured perfectly on screen. So now the question is yours. Would you dare to watch Skinamarink alone at night, in the dark, knowing that its quiet terror might follow you long after the screen turns black? Thank you for watching Horror Story Reel. If you enjoyed this unsettling tale, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more real horror stories. And tell us in the comments, do you think Skinamarink is truly terrifying, or is it just an internet hype?